Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shamia Shai. Give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the hopeful and sincere elect. Alright. This is Marcus from Trinidad. Just want to do a quick edification. I was just watching the highways and byways from the apostles, and I heard Apostle Tar made a statement, and that is what basically prompted me to do this video. Right, I'll just get straight into it.
But see, if you against it, you're gonna be a part of it anyway. Whether you accept it or not. The Most High gonna set up an order again, and anybody that can't deal with the order, they're gonna be out the picture. I mean, this thing is cut and dry. That's how the world can't accept it.
What's that scripture? We testified that. Listen,
that's it. We'll find out.
All right. So he said what? Most High setting up an order, and basically, if you can't get with it, then you're against it. All right. So the Lord, if you're not for us, you're against us, and we for the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Shai. So you have people who get offended of the doctrine, might believe some things or most things, but they have a problem with, at one part of the doctrine, and the Lord ain't dealing with that. This thing is about believing and not doubting. This is not about where you choose to believe or where you choose to receive. This is about receiving the whole world, the whole word. All right, the Lord tell Ezekiel, eat this whole roll. So for all those who want to say, no, I believe this thing, but I don't believe this part. I don't agree with that. Not that ain't gonna get into the kingdom. This word is about being renewed in the spirit of your mind. All right, and that unbelief come like a spot in your garment. All right, because that unbelief is doctrine from the world that you're still carrying around, that you refuse to accept. All right, so just want to bring out a few scriptures real quick. This is John 20 verse 27. Then said he to Thomas, reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side, and be not faithless but believing. So the Lord said, don't be faithless but believing. So this thing is about believing. I believe that is what I'll call this the video. Be not faithless but believing. Alright? Because doubt is one of the reasons. Doubt was the reason why Peter sank in the ocean. The scripture said, "O thou of little faith, why did ye doubt?" So you can't doubt this thing, because guess what? A little leaven in the whole lump. You might doubt in one thing, and then that one thing can turn into many things. So this thing is about believing in everything that being taught. All right, about believing in everything that being taught. This is Romans chapter 3 verse 3. It says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect?" So like them again tripped up over the so-called rape issue about prostitutes or whatever the case is. Hey, so what if you don't believe? Your unbelief ain't gonna change what the Lord stand for. Your unbelief ain't gonna change the doctrine. Your unbelief ain't gonna change the order that the Lord setting up. Or for people who believe that a man's supposed to have one wife. Your unbelief ain't gonna change that. In that day, 7 women gonna take hold to one man. Your unbelief ain't gonna change that. The Edomites going into slavery. Your unbelief ain't gonna change that. Alright? Your unbelief ain't gonna change what the Lord already set up. The scripture said the foundation of the Lord standeth sure. So it's either with the program or against it, and all them who are against it, the Lord gonna put them to death. Alright? Is the final scripture here. This Hebrews chapter 3 verse, I'll go straight to the point, verse 18. It says, "And to whom he swear that they should not enter into his rest, but to them that believe not." And that was in the wilderness, and guess what? It coming back here again, to them that believe not. So we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief. So yeah, if you ain't believe in this whole word, you ain't gonna enter into the kingdom. All right? Only the elect only the elect will receive this word. Alright? Only the elect. Because if let me go to that scripture real quick. This is Revelation chapter 14. Revelation chapter 14 verse 3. And they sang as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Now guess what? If we learn in a song and somebody's singing one part of the song out of tune and another person don't know certain words from the song, then guess what's gonna happen? Then that song gonna, it ain't gonna song organized. It's gonna song like what is like novices trying just to put together something. But guess what? There's an elite team the Lord bringing together. So the elect gonna know how to sing that song in unison, in tune with all the words. Alright? And you know, somebody like Sakari who believe that they shouldn't praise Yahushai. When we had to praise Yahushai with that song, he ain't gonna sing it. So guess what? The Lord just gonna omit you from that orchestra. Alright? You're gonna be a part of the elect. So guess what? You just gonna be left back behind here. So that they wait the program or you're against it. And if you're against it, the Lord gonna pay it to death. So this truth is about believing. This is not about doubting. This is not about receiving what you choose to receive. This is about receiving this whole word. Alright? So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the hopeful and saints, say elect. Stay strong. Shalom.